The following segment is sponsored by the U.S. Army.
Spirituality is rising among young adults, with 77% of Gen Z identifying as spiritual. And the U.S. Army is taking note. Focusing on purpose and resilience, spiritual readiness is one of the 5 pillars of the Army's holistic health system. Today, Army Chaplain James Drake joins us to share how soldiers and you can build spiritual fitness. Welcome to the show.
It's great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
We are so glad to have you. This is a fascinating topic. So what do you think is behind the rise in spirituality among Gen Z? And are you seeing this trend reflected among your soldiers?
You know, it's an amazing moment right now. Our young people are asking some big questions in life. And it seems like it's coming from this fact that Gen Z is one of the most connected generations and yet isolated generations we've ever seen. What I mean by that is they're connected digitally. They've always had a phone in their hand, but at the same time, they're expressing more feelings of loneliness and isolation than any generation that's gone before them. And we believe that's causing them to ask these big questions in life, which is taking them down this spiritual path. And so as a chaplain in the military, I see firsthand how faith can change things for good. And that's why this spiritual conversation is so important.
And why do you think this spirituality is so important for overall health and well-being, like you mentioned?
You know, in short, spirituality really creates resilience. It grounds the soldier in truth and helps them endure stressors in their life. And that's why the Army's come up with this holistic health and fitness doctrine, because it recognizes that soldiers, like everyone, is a holistic person, meaning there's a mental, emotional, and certainly spiritual component to each and every person's life. And when one of those aspects of their life is off or on, it's going to affect every other aspect of their life. And so as a chaplain, I want every one of my soldiers to know what their why is, so that when they hit the ground in the morning, they're ready to move forward with a sense of purpose, significance, and they'll be more resilient for whatever challenges they might face.
Well, and you're clearly a spiritual guy. What role has spirituality played in your own life?
So, in short, you know, in my own journey, my faith in Christ has helped me tremendously overcome a lot of challenges, some of them positive, like being on American Ninja Warrior or the High Rocks World Games or pursuing special forces. But at a very personal level as well, I've had challenges with my own marriage and or my health. And it was in that time that my faith really helped me endure and overcome. And not just me, I had a chaplain step into my life and walk me through those difficult seasons, and it had such a positive impact. It made me want to become a chaplain so I could help other people understand how faith can help them overcome too.
What a beautiful message. Where can we go to learn more?
You know, for anyone that is looking to grow spiritually, I would pass on to them the words of Jesus, who said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." So don't chase what's trending. Pursue what has stood the test of time, because that's something you can build your life on.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Chaplain Drake, and thank you for being with us today.
You got it. And I'd encourage any and every one of your listeners to visit goarmy.com, where they'll find not a website, but a world of opportunity.